This will force Caps back. He's already low. Nukeduck can help get the push so that he can go back to base. Probably buy himself some lifesteal to work towards that plate as a flash comes in.
Oh, Broxah looking forward. It's going to be first blood over to Caps now. And Joko's got an Arctic retreat back to the tower. Meanwhile, back up top, Soaz looking for Cabochard because he knows that Broxah is coming. There's the red carpet. It is a welcome here for the Fnatic jungler. As Soaz has to flash away. The minion's still on him, but Broxah's going to tag his way in. Gets a belly bop, throws down the barrel, and another one to finish the kill.
Cabo's like, that's not fair. I was going to win the 1v1. So Vitality, they're feeling pretty confident. The question is, will they go for a Drake as Soaz?
Oh no, they step right back into it, and Soaz says, get in the pit, everybody. Glacial Prison opened up. So is the curtain call, but it's a little too little, a little too late, as Reckless picks up one, and Caps blows up Nukeduck. Fnatic down the mid lane.
Fnatic with the classic, sit in the brush, wait for them to overstay, go for the engage, and find the kills.
While the Baron is going down, Fnatic 22 minutes in. And here we go, Cabochard, Vander looking to come in. Of course, Joko not around, so they couldn't really stop the smite from happening anyways. And now they're going to turn the fight on with the Baron picked up. They melt through Cabochard. Nukeduck trying to make a play, but he's not going to be able to get anything done. Bopped into the wall by Broxah, Jezzes, and he are right on top of him. And Reckless is going to help Caps finish that off. A double kill for the Syndra. 9-1 in kills, and they were only 22 minutes in. But the last time they did the Baron, it was without an opposing jungler. Would they start risking if they do get pushed in lanes? I think the Dragon seems to be a more good stun. Joko, he gets a stun around the backside. They're trying to pincer on Fnatic right now. Caps, Broxah, Jez is all locked up, but where is all the damage? They get him knocked back as Vander has to swallow up Joko. Nukeduck, meanwhile, dueling it out with Reckless, but he's not taking as good as he's getting there. Soaz moving forward as they try to get steal back, but he's flashed away. Reckless manages to finish off Vander, and Vitality are scattered to the winds. Cabochard taken down. Fnatic, the second wind was incredible. Down goes Joko, and it's time for the Baron.
They managed to get another Baron without the jungler there. They find the perfect fight, and Vitality looked so promising at the beginning.
Fnatic moving down the mid lane.
But remember, when they found that good fight before, it was when Fnatic were sieging. Let's see if Vitality can do it again.
Well, it's a bigger lead than it was before, but Joko does have his ultimate. He's able to get a knock in to Broxah. Let's see, Cabochard throwing out the Flame Spitter. Whoa! Now he stopped up the Scout of the Week. They're taking some serious damage right now. Reckless flashing forward to finish off Nukeduck. They want to end the game right here, right now. A double kill for Caps and an explosive finish for Fnatic. Opening up on this base, 32 minutes into this game, 16 kills to 1. Game 1 in the books, Fnatic are back. All right, counter-strike. Oh, flash followed through. Joko incoming a little slow, gets the belly bop, and he throws down the barrel, and it's going to be first blood over to Cabochard.
It's going to be a big deal for Nukeduck. He doesn't have the package available to him, but when he does, the fact that he has this additional pressure means that he can look for more roams. Ooh, and now Broxah was close. He's going for a gank anyway.
Isolation and instantly exhausted down, but Joko's looking to come in for a turn. Broxah follows through, and he wishes he didn't. Right inside of Vander, the Ash Arrow just whizzes right by, and Nukeduck picks up a kill.
Now they've baited Fnatic in. Here comes Cabo.
Oh, Cabo hopping on, but he gets knocked back. An insta-cleanse from Caps once again, but he's got no more summoners. Tries to ride the wall, but he knocks them all back, and it looks like Nukeduck's going to be able to finish him at the end of the day, and Broxah getting caught up for just a second. Both in the pit. Nukeduck with a blast cone going the wrong way. As in comes Reckless, forces him to flash back. And he's got the chainsaw, and finally it's gonna end.
So I want to see them now move, steal back and Vanna, topside, start pressuring onto that tower as the TP comes in the river.
Ash Arrow, it's gonna land on a Reckless. He heals preemptively, and all of a sudden Joko is here. The big arrow from Nukeduck, and now Cabochard is hopping on in after the TP. Will they be able to take down Jezzes? Yes. But Caps is going to fire back, find one onto Nukeduck. It's a 1-for-2 trade for Vitality.
Remember that Reckless used his flash to get the kill onto Nukeduck earlier, so Vitality make the play happen. The fight's not over, though.
They're looking for Joko, and he's going to get swallowed up by Vander as Cabochard is making himself known, but the rest of the team's not quite there. He's got a ward hop away, and Broxah's going to jump right on top of him, and in comes Caps to separate Vander and Joko from Steelback as they try to get back to the safety of the tower, but they're locked up in a corner. Soaz throws down the standard, and Caps is going to take out Steelback. Vander gets popped back on. The double kill, the triple kill, and Caps is going crazy. But Nukeduck's here. Who is baiting who? That's the question as the crab goes down. Special delivery for Nukeduck, dodging out the threaded volley of Caps. In comes Cabochard, but he just gets a stun onto Jezzes as they knock him back into the team. But Soaz tags his way in, looking for Steelback, turning around. The arrows are firing. Nobody's gone down just yet. Vitality not too keen on it, but Cabochard, he certainly is. Nukeduck with a finishing kill. Can they do it? Cabochard, oh so low. They're rooted up on the chains. Everybody's bleeding out of Vitality's side. Reckless flashing forward, takes down Steelback, and Fnatic looking like they win that fight by inches. Wait, Cabochard spotted on a ward, and now the action is going to start again. It's Jesus who's tanking up the Ash Arrow. Fnatic, though, they're going the wrong way to the base. They're going to have to fight their way out, and they just might do it as Joko has to flash his way out of the pit. So as everyone's on top of him, and now it's Caps who's coming up with kill number 1. Cabochard limping, but Broxa is not going to let him off that easily, and steal back up against the wall. It's a double kill for the Fnatic jungler. Nukeduck and Vander trying to turn it around, but Soaz wants to go right back in. Here comes Reckless for round 2, and they've separated him up on the wall. It's Reckless with a killing spree now, and Nukeduck, the last member standing, not anymore. That's the ace. Off the back of Rift Rivals, Fnatic knew something had to change, and it just goes to show you can teach old kings some new tricks.